Welcome back to more Satisfactory. Zero. Want to see something fun? See? You did not know that, did you? What will be at the end? Whoa, was that just a... Oh, that's not good. Whoops. So it's not exactly done, this one. I did think there was a fifth one somewhere. I guess not. Nope, only 4. Could be out here. Yeah, protected? You mean with concrete? It's down there! Down there! Down there! Go! Just jump! Take a leap of faith! You know what? Speaking of leap of faith, let's be stupid, right? Let's just be stupid, right? I mean, it's been a while. I don't like that it's not aligned to that, but who cares? Alright, let's hit your ride. This will not end well. Let's get that glitchy thing out. That looks very much like a bottomless pit to me. See? Voila. Oh. Is this not working yet? It should be. Oh, it is working. That's so cool. Look at that. Look at this one. Just working and everything. I'm just gonna continue this one as this is the only one that actually has something on it. Just save first. Not gonna be saving. I mean, yeah, and I have 10 left. So we're gonna have to go back, which means, oh, if only we had a transport belt that was already created. Oh, look at this! How wonderful it is. Whoop! No. Oh, that sucked. That sucked a lot, actually. That was kind of uncool. I really wish I could do this one. Are you serious? Oh, is this... That's so cool. Let's do that. That's great to hear, Roadkill Friday. I am so proud of you. Okay, so what we need is more concrete for this beautiful location with a view and everything. So we need to get some altitude on this. I don't think that... Oh, that's... We need to get all the way up there to get some more altitude so we can get back to our hoppity hop. So happy we don't have cubicles. I don't know. Some people hate open offices more than cubicles. don't know. It's I definitely noticed when I was with my department. Basically, my job as manager consisted mainly of talking to people who just came by, and also protecting the actual specialist. So I had the specialist sitting closer to the windows, and me sitting closer to the walkway. So I could basically like, nope, don't disturb him. You can talk to me, but you don't talk to the people who actually do stuff. But still, if we were starting there talking back and forth, the people who actually wanted to work, yeah, I know. They actually had a tough time focusing because of all the sort of random noise, which was awesome for me, the random noise, because that was like the interaction in the office. But if you really want to do some troubleshooting or some coding, then you don't want that random noise all the time everywhere. It's, yeah. Worked as an agile team leader, sort of. Well, no, I worked as a department manager for both a development and an operations department. So yes, we had development, but also operations. Let's see, anything here? Only the uranium. That's kind of not relevant right now. I was back in my old life. Yep. Okay. Do you regret leaving ever? Nope, not a second. I did put that Twitter thing up yesterday, a bit provocative, where someone on a YouTube comment, maybe one of you, was asking how many hours do you spend in front of the PC, which I think is a bit rude question, because there's sort of there's an underlying notion to it, right? There's something about the answer is too much. But anyway, I was just, that kind of made me think, and I was like, well, actually, I think I spend about the same as a normal office worker, maybe a bit more, but basically I look at this, while normal office is about oh right, that's not working. Is looking at PowerPoints and Excel. I'm like, well, how would I not be happy with looking at this instead of looking at PowerPoints and Excel? Right? Oh, see, this is a problem. This is a, as they call in the industry, a big fucking problem. Excuse my French. That's pretty big disaster, to say the least. Where did all of this go? Certainly not here. I think most of it ended in the heavy modular frames, yeah? I dropped the leaves on a crate. Oh, hold on. Just see. I hear ghosts. Hold on. Be back in. And the back. Sorry about that. Yeah. The future is standing desk lined against the wall, so close to each other as possible. It increases the productivity density of the worker. Yeah, shoulder by shoulder. And then you can also like rank him up in files. It's going to be awesome. It's basically like queuing all day, and then you just have a laptop in front of you. It's a great idea, Joker. Great idea. I feel like I get judged by other workers when I'm on a break and watching a stream, or when I take a break at my desk. Yeah, but that's Roadkill Friday. That's how it is, because you can't, or no, that's not true. It is very difficult to measure productivity. but it is very easy to measure time. So time is being used as a proxy for productivity. And therefore, you being super productive and just completely burned out and just need to clear your mind, that still, they can't see you being productive when you're sitting there. They can't see if it's brilliant what you do or it's just mediocre. But they can definitely see you leaning back and like, hands on the keyboard, look at the screen, get on with it. So, oh, I just want to take a look at this one just to see how bad it is. And we are certainly going to work on the aluminium production while this one increases. Well, actually, we can still build the aluminium production without actually having any aluminium there. I just want to see if there's an input thing or it is simply just the speed by which it's working. I think this is the answer. Yeah, there are two machines and they're just working way too slowly. The larger mountains are just skybox. They are the firmament. Yeah, I knew that when I built this. This is also why there's no hat on this one. This is way too crowded. I built way too much in here. So this one, this is the big issue. It makes 6 per minute. We got the power. Screw it. Probably mess up everything else. Yeah, it's not gonna work because now it takes 20 plus 20, that's 40. No, that's 15, 15, this is 45. So the issue is this one, oh, it hasn't impacted yet. So now this is 40, so as much as I'd like to do this, it just doesn't work because these ones will also need to be updated. And then I need these updated. Okay, so it's a whole thing that needs to be updated. And it could be done. Let's do it. I'm going to try to just eke out more. Should have built one floor for each, but I was so eager to get this steel working that I did not sort of realize how strange that would be. Okay, so what I need though is get all belts upgraded. Anything else is a bit silly. And this is just a normal miner. Hello, crates of shame. That sucks. There. And I need one more. That means I need one of those annoying big ones. Nope. One portable miner. So this will all be fixed by just upgrading to a Mark II miner. Smashing. And from this one. There we go. Could you refresh me on how you orient your launch belt at an angle to the foundation? Oh, right, that one. Yeah, you mean the gargoyles? Because that's the word. Okay, so what is this one now? This is now 240, and that's exactly twice as much. Alright, so this is looking good. Just want to make sure that it goes up there in... Can I get up there? Ooh, that was close. Here? Looking good. This one seems okay as well. It's keeping up now. These, they'll probably run out of steel pipes, right? Not really, not yet. 87 per minute, they probably could. They very well could. But at least now I've doubled it for a while. Hold on, that's 40 plus 40, so is this a Mark 1 belt? I don't know, it's certainly not an appropriate belt for the occasion. Yep, I'll just show you... No? What did I do? Oh, by the way, these also need updates. Oh no. Other places? Yep. Oh, horrible. Why didn't you say anything? Oh, it keeps going. It never ends. And there's another one. There are more here. I'm missing these all the time. That should mitigate some of the disaster. And of course, oh, okay, so this belt is definitely fast enough. Cool. Okay, this is now going ever so slightly faster. Okay, so we got it. Oh, right. Oba, yeah. Let's have a look at this one. I'll show you how it's done. It should be appropriate to build one here. So I build it from the corner. Oh, right. There was someone asking what about using a wall instead? I didn't even consider that. Well, the wall is difficult to hit, but it doesn't snap so well. Okay, so that's why. Here. And you snap it from this corner to this corner, because it snaps to the corners. Ta-da! And you now have a gargoyle. Let's see, and it's actually this way. We're going all the way over. No, I might as well just take it straight in. Left some items on the belt. Oh, Miss Termini, when you're saying it now? Oh, I'm gonna have to do that some other time because now I don't want to do the same thing again. Okay, so this is our tower. It's happy. Thanks. I want to build an airport in the top of my main building with launches in all directions. Nice, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we change to this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like we got ourselves a base here. And now I lost track of where we are. I'm just gonna gauge it against that one. I wonder if a fully vertical base would be possible. Of course it would be possible, and it's been done a number of times. You can just check Reddit. There are all sorts of cool buildings. So yes, I definitely think it's possible. I was considering doing it. Might do it next time. Whenever next time is gonna be, if there will be another restart. Will there? I don't know. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There might be something when we start looking at trains, and trains being so awesome that I want to build a train base. Or we want to make like a logistics train network or something like that too. Oh. 4, 5, 6. I just cast a glance at the lower right hand corner of my screen to check if I had enough mana to cast the spell so many times. And like, nope, wrong game. It's like, no, let me just check my mana.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Oh yes, especially when it is a brand new subscriber full of determination. Xdog98, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime and welcome to the Order of the Path. And yeah, just stay here and let's see some spam here. We built a shipping center to a far corner of the map with trains. Yeah. I'm watching your Victorio on YouTube for a long time. Cool. Thank you for sneaking your way over here just to, not just to say hi, but it's great with a bit of cross-pollination between the two platforms, because to be honest, I am enjoying Twitch more than YouTube these days. I guess you can kind of also see that on my YouTube thing, because YouTube is just something I built do for myself. So of course there are times when I can do that, and I can just sit down, and it's nice as well. And this is why I really like my Factorio Hive series. But I'm also like, oh, I could do base reviews, I could do tutorials for Satisfactory. I'm like, you know, it's a lot of effort, and I don't really necessarily know if anyone's particularly interested in it. And I do really, it will basically be, for each tutorial I put up, it's the same amount of time as a 4-hour stream. I don't think I can do much in less than 4 hours between preparation and recording and re-recording, and well, also scripting and testing and all these kind of things. And then on top of that you get to the post-processing and, God forbid, the editing that goes in, uploading, thumbnails, descriptions, tags, scheduling, all that stuff. That's easily 4 hours for a 20-minute tutorial. And I'd just rather be streaming 4 hours, because the other thing is, yeah, much more indirect. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Satisfactory tutorials would be good. All the current ones suck. Yeah, I might do that. I have actually considered it. The one thing that I unfortunately going to sort of suffer from, or one of the things is that it's hard to say this is the best way to make computers, because someone will always say, no, it's better to do the crystal computers, or no, it's better to do the rubber circuit boards, or whatever. There will always be different opinions. So how do you make a real tutorial? You can, and doing basically like side by side, that's the 8 hours of effort to put that in. It does take way longer time than you might think to build those things, because you have to have a base and you need to make sure that it does exactly what you want it to. So, but yeah, I mean, Satisfactory tutorials, that might be a good idea. It would be like a bit of a summer project, I suppose. Nope. I love your YouTube. I've never found you, if not for it, but you're converting me to Twitch. Yeah, yeah. I just really like the fact that if I make something stupid, then you can let me know immediately, or if there's something where you have a question about, like, why are you doing that, then you can ask it, and maybe there's actually a chance that I'll answer, not just with a snide comment. But if it's on YouTube, then it's not as interactive, right? You cannot have a conversation. We're like, why are you not building gears? And then I can, oh, come on, Richie, where are you? This is why you're my number 2. You're supposed to be reminding me of this. Connect. Yep, see our changes. Yep, indeed. But yeah, tutorials for Satisfactory would be, I also feel that I could pull that off without too much of an issue. Why do you not belt the screws to the other towers? Because screws are not needed. The rule of this one is anything that requires an assembler needs to be crafted in its own tower. Did I just mess something up here? I think I did. Let me look at a tower. The inner one goes up. The inner one goes up. Uh-huh. this one goes up. I don't think Vitcho is here anymore. He certainly didn't respond when I yelled at him. Oh well. Building power poles like that looks hacky, but it also looks like it's designed to be made like that. Yeah, it looks a bit... It is a total hack the way it's been built, but it looks really crisp because it's now literally in the middle of it, and there's nothing here that looks bad about it, in my opinion at least. So I think it looks good. And that's sort of my rule to it. I'm not allowing clipping unless it looks good. Which is like a silly rule, a very, very subjective, but it is still surprisingly consistent. We're gonna need, this tower is gonna be big. So the first level will be making quartz into silicon. The second level will be making, we'll take the quartz, no, the silicon or silica together with the bauxite and making it into aluminium ingots. And on the third level, we are going to need some copper ore that then needs to be processed. And I bet that I'm going to take the copper ore and feed directly in instead of making sure that it gets processed first. That could be the ground level is silica. Hold on, let me just check. How fast? 30? That means I need 15 of these to consume a full belt. Not too big or the manta ray will get you. No, the manta ray is not here. The manta ray is not getting anywhere close to this location. So I can build it as tall as I want. So that means one floor, quartz to silica, another floor, copper to copper, copper ore to copper ingots, third floor, aluminium ingots, fourth floor, the clad aluminium. So that's going to be 4 floors of construction. That's going to be our tallest tower because I don't want to cram anything in here because we're going to need a stupid amount of it. So that is 2 floors. The manta ray clips through everything. Yes, it does. But it's not flying out here. It's flying through here and around and then between the green and the blue. So it goes between the red one and the green one. But it does not come all the way out here, I hope. There's still, when I hear that part, there's still a bit of that magic. Still a bit of the magic from the game being completely fresh. Still, just a tiny bit of that magic is still left. I feel like now I'm talking about something I don't know, so it will be having that flair of I don't know. When drug dealers, they talk about chasing that first high. The first high is the best, and every time thereafter, they're just trying to find that good high, as good as the first one was. The first one. That's kind of how I feel about it. Like that sensation that weekend, we just got access to it, and it was just like played 32 hours during the weekend, streaming everything. We had 1,900 viewers in the channel at some point. Ah, chasing that high. That was a good high. 1,907 is the peak, is my record. Yeah, good times, good times. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I remember that random stream that you did rebuilding the tower. Huh? What? Random stream rebuilding the tower? Oh, right, in this series. Yeah. 2. No, that's not it. Good suggestion though. Boom, boom. Good job, back to lurking. Yeah, well, I missed it one time because you weren't here. It's fully on you. You are the controller of this part. 2, 3. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. It is. It does take a bit of time to build this, but I think that we are going to be happy with this tower afterwards. And the thing is, we need to do the same thing for the for this tower. One lane or one level for just pure iron. Right, steel ingots, one level. Probably actually 2 levels, but anyway, steel ingots, and then pipes on one level, and then encased another level, and then I'm not creating any more what are they called? Yeah, the beams, because there's nothing needing beams anymore. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, counting to 6. Hey, Eagle Wolf. Good evening. You're also on the lurking mode today. That's perfectly fine. You must be tired after the excitement. Is that too high? Oh, it's way too high. There? Yeah, it looks good. We'll cut across here. Where the hell did that get placed? What? Is there a hole through this? Is that a cave? You serious? What? Okay, it was just like a small thing. But still, it was a yellow slug. Hey, crazy. I just, that's what you would call a Nilaus distraction. And berries. What is Osu? I don't know. What is Osu? Let's see. Osu is a rhythm game. Oh. Basically at this point now I'm just building every single one of these infrastructure bits so that we can get on with the next stage. And I think it's better to build it now because I think this is our issues with steel is probably originating at the fact that I didn't want to just build another level and I wanted us to continue with actually building the factory. So I crammed it a bit, and then that gives us all sorts of problems with the encased industrial beams because I did not give it sufficient space. That is at least my hypothesis. Whoop, hello. One could argue that PoE is a rhythm game as well. Ah, yeah. This one is a rhythm game as well. But would Enter the Gungeon, would that also be classified as a rhythm game then? Beat Saber absolutely is. Oh, I want Beat Saber. 4, 5, 6. Crypto the Necrodancer, that's the one I was actually thinking of. Strange games though. I can see our view numbers are not where they should be, and I guess that's because we are building infrastructure. It is understandable, but it's also something that it can't have a beautiful base without actually building it beautiful, so it's one of those choices I have made where I said for this series I'm going to spend the effort on making it aesthetic, even though it does take some stream time away from just building bases. And I'm probably also thinking that probably the next base will be less focused on aesthetics and more focused on raw efficiency. Where did that get placed? That's actually not necessarily a bad place. Just need to rotate it. I don't have anything yet. Alright, so this one is getting up. These two are, the X-Wing here is moving up in the world. Oh, 40 is off, nice. Yeah, construction plots and blueprints, yes please, especially these towers, just like, come on. We built this before. And the counter argument could be, you chose to build this. You knew full well that there that would not be an option. And yet you decided to put in an extra effort to make your base look good. You could have cut some corners. One, two, three, four, five. No, one more. Does that match? That doesn't match at all. But that's because this one is off. Yeah, it's off. Power poles are not connected. They are connected to each other, but they're not connected to the overall network. So we failed to count to 6, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. This time we managed to count to 6, and no one even noticed. That's fine. Alright, now on to the next part. Okay, so this is 3 levels. We need 1 more level. But let's start here. We're also going to this level. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think I found a really good rhythm to do this. Right, you change those 1, 2, 3, 4 to either being logistics, walls, or walkways. That's how I do it now. And it works. And then the rest of it is consistent. Okay, and let's see. That's it, okay. Sadly, we'll be switching work shift soon and not be able to watch live as much as after that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. When making these gargoyles, would it be easier to build 1 wall instead of 2 foundations? Oh, it was your suggestion, Andyman. I did it and it doesn't work because for the first thing, it's harder to land on top of the wall, at least for me, and it doesn't snap to the wall. It snaps to the corner of a foundation, but it doesn't snap anywhere on the wall, which means it doesn't become as nice. Right, so we need some more iron. Where exactly do we have copper, by the way? Because we're gonna have to figure out where the copper is coming from. What? Oh. Oh, what? Are we tapping this one? We are not tapping this one. Well, it's a good idea. We need to test those ideas, and if we don't test it, we won't know if it's a good idea or not. So, keep those good ideas coming. Look at that! That is glorious. Please let it be pure. Normal. Normal is going to be 120. That means maximum 300. So this one is currently constrained by the 7 bauxite. So I'm going to take a calculator and say 450 divided by 7. That is 46 per minute I can craft times 2. But that's 64 crafts per minute. And this one, that means I can have 4 of these machines operating. Yeah, so this one is consuming So it's 64, that means I can have 4, that means it's 60, and I may be overscaling a bit, or maybe I do 5, but whatever. Let's do 5. So this is 75 per minute, 15 times 2. It's nothing. Okay, never mind. We have plenty of copper. Let's not worry about that at all. Copper is never ever going to be a problem because there's not really very much copper we need for this. Okay, 420 bauxite, 240 quartz. Okay, that seemed like good numbers. And 80 copper. Yeah, my thought here was just, is copper going to be constrained? And then quickly was like, no. And that's basically all I needed to know. I cannot do Mark 3 miners, so let's not mention that. Mark 3 miners are no laughing matter. We need turbo motors, and turbo motors are way out in the future. They are after supercomputers, so not gonna happen. Alright. It's not. Don't forget to build smelters. Thank you, Miss Timothy. Does that count as serious work if I build smelters? I think I'll remember this time, but then again, maybe I won't. We don't know. Whoa. Who the hell built that crap? So we need a lot of iron now. A bit less iron rods, but a lot of iron and a lot of concrete. But I think I did still have a lot of concrete left. Nope, not really. Good stuff. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Yeah. Oh, shot. What else? Copper, don't want. Iron, don't want. Don't want. And it's over here. The 3 stages of building tower smelting. Yep, that's pretty accurate. Ah, right. Still need iron. Obviously. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the rest concrete. And over here we'll just check. Not much, not much. Yeah, distracted Nilaus, yeah, we know him. And go back. We're gonna need space. Okay, I can make space because we can just put some stuff down here. That's gonna make the 2 space we need. One, 2. And now I don't have a gargoyle out here, but that would be nice if I did. Because I'm actually going out there. Nah, this one over here is fine. Oh, didn't really feel I got a lot of speed on this one. Oh, look at that. I don't even think this is connected to the network. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Oops. 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 Oh, it just barely made it in here. Whew. There are some of these ramps that get used a lot, and a lot of them that get used very, very rarely. Oh, is that a slug? That's a slug sitting on top of that. That's crazy. No, it's not sitting on top. It's sitting on the other side. You know what? That's probably a bad idea trying to get over there. Considering you're just talking about all the Nilaus distractions, and I probably shouldn't prove you right. This is not working. This is too close. Right? I can't make it up from... How the hell did that happen? I have my Windows bars showing on top of Satisfactory. Crazy. And... yeah. Either you rotate or this one gets pushed 1 over. Pushed 1 over is not really a good option. It could be an option, right? I'm gonna elevator up, yep. Absolutely. And logistics. Is that it? Yeah, that is good. It is as close as they can get it one. Here and then move in. I'm not actually sure of this, to be honest, but it also doesn't matter. See, if I'd now been consistent, I could have placed this power pole here, and then I could have connected it straight into this one, because this one would be connected, because there would always be a power pole on the side. See, now I skipped this one. This is exactly why I don't want to skip. And there. So that's concrete. That's copper. That was actually easy. Still not getting in, but that's the least of the problems. Let's go up top here on this one just to get a look at it while we just take our second break, and then we get back. I think we'll make the copper and let's see how many Get all the way up here. Alright, that's gonna be it. Boom. Sweet. Let's take a 3-minute break and then I will be back with more, and then we'll start making the smelting arrays so we can get the aluminium in. Yeah, countdown. There. See you guys in 3.